Hey all, it's RockMan. Um, just had some thoughts that I've been thinking about for quite some time and trying to avoid sharing them on a video platform. Just because I really don't know if I'm not anybody influential. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a sports scientist. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a guy that has lived the last I don't know how many years involved in fitness training, nutrition, unconventional lifting, stone lifting, just doing things my own way. And I've learned a lot. And I love sharing and helping people. But with that being said, what's been on my mind lately is how fake society is, um, on a deeper level than ever before, and how technology is taking over everything, to the point where the human element is becoming obsolete. We have vacuums that don't need a person to vacuum. We have lawnmowers that mow your lawn. Before that, snow blowers, riding lawnmowers, things that make life easier and convenient. Now we have AI, so we have fake people and fake videos and just in robots that are doing more and more. Fake foods, fake supplements, pharmaceuticals. I'm tired of all the pharmaceutical commercials. What's the point of a pharmaceutical commercial? That's the doctor's job. You don't have to sell pharmaceuticals. It's such a big business, it's big money. And now supplements are the same thing. Huge business. So there's so much misdirection and uh, wrong information out there that no wonder why people are confused. And now with our food system being so messed up on top of it, we have such a poisoned food system. So you think you're eating healthy. Um, there's just so much out there, and now more than ever, you need to become an advocate for yourself. Do your research. Start taking care of your family better. Don't trust anything. Trust no one. Trust nothing. You can trust God. You can trust God, right? You can trust faith. You can trust physical engagement. You can trust those things that are tactile and real, that you can touch and engage with. Everything else you really need to be extra cautious with. So, um, you know, I've avoided using power tools for many years. I use a push lawnmower. I've never used a snow blower. I didn't have a leaf blower. I would sweep. I shovel. I do my own lawn. I till my own soil. I don't use machines. I do now, but only because it allows me more leisure time to do the things that I actually like to pursue, which helps me grow my body, grow my mind, engage in nature. I don't do it so I can sit in front of the TV longer, or sit in front of my computer longer, or invest in distractions that don't help build me up. Our life is distractions and fake so many things, and finding ways to make things easier for humans. But we're at the point now where we've made things so easy that we're starting to make ourselves obsolete. And that's kind of scary to me, where we're heading, and that so many people are so willing to jump on it and engage with it and accept it. While all this stuff is happening, we're getting, you know, weaker, fatter, sicker, um, less engaged, more sedentary. You know, I thought it was bad enough with snow blowers and riding lawnmowers. Obviously, some people need that stuff. You have big properties or you have health issues, so you need that. But it's become the norm that even healthy men, healthy people are using these things when they still have the physical capacity to do it. Just do it. Engage your body. The whole reason for all this stuff, originally, technology was to make life easier for us and allow us to engage in leisure pursuits. But unfortunately, those leisure pursuits are more sedentary now than ever. Our mentality is more sedentary. Um, and I don't know, when you start making things easier, uh, it just, we're at the point now that there's a tipping point where it's just making us obsolete. Eventually, there won't be a need for humans to work because machines will do it all. AI will do it all. We don't need to think. We don't need to remember. We don't need to memorize phone numbers and addresses and how to get someplace and um, facts and equations, all those things. Unless you're engaged in those things for your career, we don't have to do those things anymore, and that's sad. So there's a reason why years ago I engaged in rock lifting and stone lifting and outdoor fitness, because I never want to be controlled by the technology or the convenience of things, because those become excuses and reasons not to do, right? Because oh, it's too hard. Like, I can come on my back deck right now and I can take my broom and sweep it, or I can go grab my leaf blower and just blow it off, and it'll be done a lot quicker. But now I lose the benefit of that, the healthy interaction, movement, mobility, and things that my body can do. I just think, I'm not really sure where I'm going with this thought. It's just something that's been concerning to me, something I've been thinking about for a long time. You know, something I've engaged in for my whole fitness career is learning to do things yourself, not making things easier and more convenient, making things more effective. Harder, sure, but harder is better when it comes to your fitness, when it comes to your body's movement, when it comes to your mind growing and engaging in things. Um, there's just so much. I could probably talk about this. If I actually wrote my thoughts down and put them in order, I could probably do a whole book on this, and I probably should. But at this point, who's going to read it when you can have AI just give you random facts and things that you may or may not engage in, because now you're no longer mentally and physically engaged in these activities. So I know there's, you know, gyms and churches on every corner. You'd think we would be the most faithful and fit country in the world, but we're not. We're less so. We're less so, because things have become too convenient. And at some point, we got to start re-engaging with our bodies, with our minds, with physical activity, with social connectivity. We have social media, and we're less socially connected than ever before. So, anyways, I know I'm rambling on, and it's starting to be a longer video than I wanted, but those are just some thoughts. Start re-engaging in your world. Start touching, moving, lifting, walking, engaging, interacting with people. Stop letting yourself become more insular and more sedentary. It's time to break out and get out in the world and do things, and be a part of something that is growing your mind, growing your body, growing your faith. You know, God didn't intend us to be sitting in a box, growing fatter, eating fake foods, watching fake entertainment. You know, we're allowing ourselves to be distracted, entertained, highly medicated, more sedentary, just overfed. There's just so many things, and it's sad. It's sad to watch. Um, just some thoughts, just putting it out there. Trust in God, engage the way God designed our body to, engage our mind and our faith the way God intended us to. It's time to start moving in a different direction before there's no need or no ability to, because technology does it all for us, and we're just spoon fed and whatever. You know, don't make yourself obsolete. Be something strong, be something um, necessary, be something capable, be a capable human being. Engage in your world, engage in your family, engage in your fitness, engage in your mental health, engage in your nutrition. Stop trusting everything that's out there, all the fake foods and the poisons that they put in our foods. Start learning and educating yourself more on that stuff. um, so that's it. That's all I got. I mean, I've got a lot more, but that's all I've got because I'm starting to ramble. God bless you guys. um, be strong. Strong body, strong mind, strong faith. God bless.